team, there is a motto: we win together, we lose together. So maybe one of the days today.
Did you think the weather upset your plans a little bit? Were you happy with the runs that you had?
I mean, see, I'm not one of the guys who gonna make any excuses. CSK played better cricket than us. Definitely, the way we batted was amazing. Special mention to Sai as well, someone that young on this big stage, coming and playing the kind of innings he played. I mean, I just wish him well, and he's gonna do wonders in his life.
I wanted to ask you specifically because you mentioned him. Shubman Gill went to another level this year. Sai Sudarshan went to another level this year. Is that what gives you maximum pride, that these youngsters are coming in? Mohit Sharma is not a youngster, but he went to another level. Is that what gives you maximum pride?
Yeah, I mean, really happy for the guys. We have always been about kind of creating and backing boys and making sure that they get the best out of them. And yeah, I mean, their success has been their success. The way they have prepared, the way they have taken responsibility, Mohit, Lala, and Shami and everyone, Rashid and everyone, the way they kind of put their hand up and kind of said, what, don't worry, we got you. So very grateful for the boys. Special mention to the coaching staff as well. They've been fantastic. They've had sleepless nights making sure that the boys are in the good frame of mind. And I can't ask anything better. Yeah.
Just one last question before I let you go. I overheard a little bit of your conversation with MS, and he was saying, look, we are two captains on either side, and we are both smiling. And there's been a lot of talk about almost like a Guru Shishya going on between you and MS.
I mean, see, I'm very, very, very happy for him as well. Destiny had, this written for him. And now if I had to lose, I don't mind losing to him as well. So I can't ask anything better. I mean, see, I mentioned last year as well, good things happens to good people. I think he's one of the guys who is the nicest people who I've met. And, God's been kind. God's been kind with me as well. But I think God gave him little better today.
Congratulations, you mounted a fabulous campaign. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Hardik Pandya. Those interviews are never easy, and a big thanks from all of our team as well to all the captains throughout the Tata IPL 2023. Very gracious with their time, captains and players throughout this season. Right, now if I could ask Mr. Abhishek Dalmia.
We meet again. We meet again as we meet so often after these title wins. Do I ask you something, or are you going to tell me something anyway?
No, it's better if you ask and then I reply.
I asked you when you last won a trophy about the legacy you leave behind at CSK, and you said, I haven't left it behind yet.
So you're looking for an answer. If you circumstantially, if you see this is the best time for me to announce the retirement, but the amount of love and affection that I've been shown wherever I have been this year, I think the easy thing for me to say would be like, thank you very much. But the tough thing for me is to work hard for another 9 months and come back and play at least one more season of IPL. But a lot depends on the body. I have 6-7 months to decide. And I think, it's something. It will be more like a gift from my side. It's not easy for me, but that's a gift. The way they have shown their love and affection, I think that's something that I need to do for them.
Normally, MS, you don't show any emotion when you win or lose. The other day when I was doing an interview with you in Chepauk, for the first time I got the impression as you were looking up at the crowd that I thought you showed a little bit of emotion.
Well, you do get emotional, for a simple fact that it's the last part of my career, and I think it started over here. When I'm playing the first game, I just walked down and the full house was chanting my name. My eyes actually filled with water, and I just stood there in the dugout for a while. I took my time and I realized I want to enjoy it and not take that pressure. And I think it was same thing in Chennai. It was my last game over there. but it'll be good to come back and play, whatever I can.
How do you stay grounded when all that is happening? When people are chanting your name everywhere you go, how do you stay grounded?
I think they love me for who I am, and being grounded is something that they really like in me. Also the fact that the kind of cricket I play, everyone in the stadium, they feel they can play that kind of cricket, because there's nothing orthodox about it. So I feel, they can relate to me more than anyone else. That's the reason. But again, as I said, I don't want to change myself. I never wanted to portray myself in a way which I am not. So I just like to keep it simple.
You won almost everything there is to be won in our game, including this one 4 times before. Is there something about this one with the team that you had? Is there anything special about this particular one?
No, I think every trophy that you win, every bilateral series that you win, it is special in its own way. You have your own challenges. And of course, we play a team game, so the whole team needs to be up there. What really is fascinating about IPL is, when it comes to the crunch game, that's the time when you want your individuals to be ready. And I feel, that's something that we have done, but there have been lapses. We have not talked about a lot about today's game, but I don't think we started at the right way. And throughout the game, there were lapses that was produced. But I feel again, we came back when the bowling department when they didn't do their work. It was the batting department that took their pressure off them.
I was speaking to a lot of your teammates, and the one thing they said specifically was, MS gives us our role and backs us to fulfill that role. Is it always like that? Do you go through moments of frustration when you say, I've given you that role, but you're not doing it? I spoke to Ajinkya Rahane, Ambati Rayudu, Moeen Ali, all these people. You took them with you right through the season.
Well, I do get frustrated. Being human, all of us get frustrated, but I try to step into their shoes as to what really happened. The way they handle pressure is different. The amount of pressure every individual can deal with is different. So it's important to realize that and groom them so that when you are there they perform. When you're not there, still they know how they need to perform. So we try to do that. Of course, Ajinkya is somebody who's experienced. There are other players who are experienced. So you don't worry a lot about them. You want them to take that responsibility. If they are confused, please come. Ask whatever you want to. But overall, they have taken the responsibility brilliantly.
I know your team is waiting there for you, but one of them has played his final game today.
Well, the special thing about Rayudu is if he's on the field, he will give you 100%. The second thing is, with him in the team, I will never win the Fair Play Award because he reacts too quickly. But I think what I will remember him for is he always gives his 100%. He wants to contribute. He has been a fantastic cricketer, right from... We played India A together. We were part of that team where we played India A together. He's somebody who played the spin and the fast bowlers equally well. So, I always felt that in this game he will do something special. And I'm very happy for him. I feel this game will be one game that he will remember for a very long time. He's also like me, doesn't use the phone a lot, but, he had a fantastic career. What is important to enjoy it and get into the next phase of life.
Your Shishya, Hardik Pandya at the other end, said good things happen to good people. And he said maybe something better happened to MS today. All I'll say is, well done. Thank you for all the joy you've given us, you and CSK have given us over the years. And mate, never stop. Your team's waiting for you, MS.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, brilliant there, MSD. Thank you very much. Right, one final thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to ask Mr. Roger Binny and Mr. Jay Shah to present the Tata IPL trophy for your winners for 2023, the Tata IPL champions, Chennai Super Kings and Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
इतिहास के पन्नों में जो स्याही है वो विजेताओं की होती है और ये विजेता टीम है। कमाल करके दिखाया है, 5वीं बार इस ट्रॉफी को उठाया है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स।